first time at a grind-in, I believe, right?
Sure is, yep. Never been here before. Always wanted to come.
That's awesome. Ryan, I assume you're a big knife guy?
Yep.
Very cool. What has been the most unique experience so far with the grind-in, would you say?
Just the community. It's like a big family. Everyone's just anxious to help everyone and have fun and, have a good time.
Now, is this your first knife or second knife that you currently have with you that you're working on?
This is my second one.
So this is your second knife. Why don't you show the camera what you're working on there?
Big old Bowie.
Big Bowie with the big square piece that looks like natural canvas micarta on it right now.
Sure is, yep.
Hasn't been glued up yet, so
Nope.
you glue it up next and then go into hafting and shape it and sharpen it and polish it and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So anything else that you'd like to add, Ryan?
No, this is a blast. I plan on coming back.
Here with my friend Aiden. You had a little bit of a drive. We had some people that were like 10 miles away that came to the grind-in. You were from more than 10 miles away. Where do you call home?
Felixstowe, England. It's about 5,000 miles by plane, and then another 1,000 from Tennessee. So 6,000 miles all in all just to come here.
So 6,000 miles. He came all the way from the UK to make a knife. Let's see that knife. Talk to us a little bit about it.
This is a stowaway. This is Jim Stewart's model. This is segmented handles from Wood by Mola. Does some great stuff. But yeah, I think I went the light Coke bottle handle. Nice, simple. Just good use handle. Right?
Absolutely.
Perfect. And looks good.
Beautiful knife. I'm amazed at the segmentation. Jim Stowaway is a great model, so a real winner there. So you traveled 6,000 miles. What do you think? Was it worth it? What was your favorite thing about the grind-in?
Tennessee is too hot for me. That's all I can say. Michigan is great. The people, it's a lot more calm. It's just nice. The grinding, bit messy at first.
Yeah.
I must admit, it's a bit messy at first. But
how so? Just figuring everything out where you need to go?
For a first time, I think it's a bit, like for me, I had no idea where to go. I was asking everyone every single time.
Yeah.
You need those hospital
the little
markers, the ones?
Walk behind the feet.
Exactly.
I think Jackie has really done a good job. I mean, it still is a little bit confusing. Like when I come here still, like what stage do I go to? But she's really done a good job with cleaning that up. I remember coming here 10, 15 years ago, and it was a madhouse. I had no idea where to go.
Right.
But she's really organized it. For those of you that have been to a grind-in, always the line was at hafting, right? I mean, there's 20, 30 people in that line at hafting, and you stand there for like an hour and a half, and micarta dust is blowing all over. One of the great ideas that Jackie had to streamline was when you go to the previous stage, you give them a contact number, they text you when you're up in line. You go to hafting, you walk right into the line, and you start, and you go right through it. So I think that has really reduced the biggest bottleneck in the building and really has improved stream flow. I've had older people tell me, standing there waiting and hafting is really a big deal. That's not a deal anymore. So they'll continue to streamline that and make it a little bit clearer where you need to go. But there's a ton of employees here that'll walk you through it and make sure that when you leave, you have a beautiful knife like this. Aiden, beautiful knife, real pleasure. Glad you made the trip.
Thank you.
Here with Parker Wenzel.
That's right.
Longtime friend of mine. Been to many grind-ins. What was the first year that you started coming to the grind-in?
Geez, I want to say something like 2006 or so.
So about 16, 17 years that Parker's been coming to the grind-in. What would you say your favorite part about the grind-in is?
Honestly, my favorite part about the grind is I have made some incredible friends up here. I've had a chance to watch Jimmy Stewart in particular go from a really good knife maker to an incredible maker.
So what knife are you making this year?
Okay, so this year, Randall Knives, as us knife folk know, they were the progenitor of something they called the Model 1. It was a basic 7-inch fighting blade, double guard, nice, well-fitted handle. And Mike Stewart, years ago when he was doing Blackjack, he actually did a version of this. He called the Blackjack 1.7, 7-inch blade, Model 1. And I wanted something like that to go with my favorite trainer. I train in modern Arnis and other knife combatives for fun. And I wanted something that felt just like this. And I talked to Jimmy about it, and he says, yeah, we can do that. And he gets really excited when you give him a project like that. We went ahead and we did this, and it feels exactly like the rubber trainer, but it's made out of steel and micarta and is an incredible blade. come away from these things about 50% of the time happy with the results that I've come up with. And this year I was freaking ecstatic. I haven't taken a smile off my face for it yet. These folks are the most approachable people ever, and they are more than willing to share everything they know with you. And that is unheard of in most businesses.
You, the average customer, can come here, come to a grind-in, and make a knife specifically for you, exactly the way that you want it, which I think is just absolutely unique. I don't know that there's really a lot of other places that you can do that, especially in a production knife company.